Welcome to Dig It, a real estate podcast by Hubble Realty Company. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Dig It, your go-to podcast for everything real estate in Central Iowa. We are guestless today. It is just me, little old me. We are prepping for a huge month ahead, and I wanted to get you guys in on what you're going to expect through September. We are talking to On With Life and people who have been impacted and have been served by all of On With Life's great facilities and great programs. We're diving into the 6th annual Hubble Extreme Build. And that means that we are diving into Homes of Hope. We are building 2 new family homes at On With Life. And those family homes will serve as a place for people to rehabilitate and recover after traumatic accidents, brain injuries, and diagnoses. So On With Life is a national recognized leader in brain injury rehabilitation. And they serve over 1,000 people each year, which is crazy to think about, all over the state and actually even through the Midwest. And we're spearheading this incredible project with a total project cost of about $2 million. And more than $1 million, almost 75% of that is actually covered by donations, by supporters, trade partners, and donated time, materials, you name it. And so we'll have over 100 volunteers on site at On With Life September 13th through the 20th in an intense 7-day, 24/7 around-the-clock build. Literally, we will be swinging hammers at 2 a.m. Sorry, neighbors, it's temporary. We'll go fast, we promise. So we can build these houses that provide the independent support for those who really need them. So at the heart of the build are some amazing stories. So what you're going to hear throughout the month of September, starting September 4th, is stories of recovery, providing care, support, rehabilitation. You'll hear from a stroke survivor turned influential board member. You'll hear Bob's inspiring story of when he was diagnosed with Parkinson's and how he is on the road to run a 5K despite that diagnosis. And we'll also hear from a car accident survivor who relied with On With Life's acute care program. And now she works at On With Life because she liked it there so much and she loved the people. We'll highlight all of these remarkable journeys over the course of September. So if you're feeling inspired, here's how you can make a difference. Want to share some opportunities. Obviously, you can volunteer. Join us. This is not quite where you'll be swinging the hammer. We're going to leave the home building to the professionals, but we need help check-in tents, food service, cleanup efforts that are going on around the clock. So we'll put a link into our show notes to volunteer. You can donate. Every dollar helps. We're closing the gap. They're almost fulfilled, but On With Life has a lot more great things coming ahead past the family homes that they could use your support on. And then spread the word. Share Homes of Hope. We're on Facebook, of course, or you can visit the website at onwithlife.org/Homes of Hope. I had to check that to make sure it was .org instead of .com. That's really it. That's all for today's episode. We have been recording since April, and we have hit 20 episodes, which is just wild to think about. We're really, really grateful to be in the Amplified DSM studios, to have a great team help us produce this podcast, and to our associates who continue to bring awesome guests on this podcast each and every week. This week's a little different, right? We'll be back next week all through September with those stories from On With Life, and then we'll be back in full swing of things again mid-October. So again, if you want to volunteer, donate, do any of that, visit onwithlife.org/Homes of Hope and get involved today, and we can just make this community even better than it already is. Thanks for listening, everyone, and don't forget to rate, review, and subscribe, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dig It.